All stand for the pledge, please. Alex, could you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence for the men and women in the armed forces, our first responders, our veterans, those fighting the good fight in Ukraine, those suffering military conflict in the Middle East, those also suffering from the weather events in West Virginia, in North Carolina, and in Kentucky. Also those that suffered due to the cyclone that hit Australia. Thank you. Do we have any? Oh, we got American Creed.
Yep.
Katie?
This is the America's Creed by William Tyler Page. I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed, a democracy and a republic, a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon those principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity, for which American patriots sacrificed their lives and fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and defend it against all enemies.
Thank you.
Anybody on the phone?
None. No signs.
Oh, they didn't call in?
Okay.
Anybody on the phone?
Anybody have a phone?
Okay. All right. Next, we have some special visitors here.
Zero.
Who's on the phone?
Anybody have a phone?
Thomas Pacito.
Okay. Now we have a quorum. And Doug is here. So we're good. Okay. All right. So we have some special visitors tonight. So the first one we're going to have is our youngsters, Christopher, Braden, and Jackson. If you could come up, and I'll come over here to meet you guys. And I could have Chief, if you could come up. And who else we have? American Red Cross. You can come up. And
I'm sorry, what?
And we have the fire marshal as well. You guys, first of all, for those that weren't here, those that are watching, your bravery of walking by and instead of just not doing anything, you did the Milford way. And you saw something that was happening, calling 911, doing the right thing, notifying the homeowners. And what we'd like to do is present you with some stuff. And first, we're going to start with the American Red Cross. Do you want to present those? Sure.
Okay, this is the certificate of recognition. Each one of you are getting this. This is for Christopher. Along with the certificate of recognition, which is signed by my regional executive officer, who's a pretty outstanding individual with the Red Cross. He's also presenting you with what we call a challenge coin. And the emblem of the Red Cross stands for humanity, protection, and safeguarding. And you guys are the epitome of that. So each one of you will get one of those as well. Thanks again for all your help. And I hope in years to come, they're pretty rare to get. So I hope in years to come that you'll get many more and will show what an outstanding individual you've grown up to be. Thank you. This is for Braden and Jackson. Thanks again, you guys.
Outstanding. We're going to have Assistant Fire Marshal.
How you doing, gentlemen? Good to see you again. Basically, long story short, 3 young boys off our walk because they wanted to skip the Super Bowl sideshow.
You can't blame them now.
Yeah, thing is though, they could have been like every other person out there. Just saw something, oh wow, and they kept on walking. They stopped. They chose a different path. They chose to jump into action where a lot of people wouldn't have done it. They went over to the house, realized there's a problem, and started banging on doors to alert the homeowners to what's going on. And then they could have simply walked away, but they stayed to make sure that the homeowners who are here tonight, to say to them, hey, listen, what can we do to help you? You know, they realize that they're in trouble, they need some help. They stay with the family, make sure their pets are okay, make sure their kids are okay, make sure they got everything they need to get out of there. And then they still waited. So when the fire departments came on scene, we were able to find out more about what happened. So they gave us some insight. So when Chief Delaney comes in with his crew to help fight the fire, getting information ahead of time helps us in trying to attack that fire quicker. So we'd like to recognize the three young men, Braden, Jackson, and Christopher, in recognition of the call to action you displayed on February 9th, 2025. The Milford Fire Marshal would like to extend our deepest appreciation. You took action when confronted with a dangerous situation. These actions were instrumental in protecting the life and safety of your fellow neighbors during a tragic moment. Please accept the Milford Fire Marshal Challenge Coin as a token of our appreciation for your heroic efforts. Okay? Bring it in. I can't seriously thank you gentlemen enough. We look forward to you going to the fire department.
Speaking of fire departments, Chief, takes a different person to be able to run towards something. And I appreciate all of your efforts that night. It's an amazing thing when bravery and selflessness come into action. And it really shows how much you guys love each other, your fellow man, and the community. So I appreciate everything. This is a certificate of appreciation from the members of Water Shows Company number 2. Along with that, you each got a letter of recommendation to be used in the future, whether you guys are doing something in college or scholarships, right? Understand that we all appreciate each one of you and everything that you guys are doing. Keep up the good work, all right?
Mayor, we have a lot of parents here. Could I ask you all to just stand? You stand over here, maybe that'd be better. You sure? Okay, good. Okay, we gotta wait.
And, you know, so far you've seen some great accolades from departments, from the Red Cross, but also, I'd like to read a wonderful letter that was given Natalia Stocco, the people that you helped save their home. This was sent to your parents. You're right to extend our heartfelt thanks and recognition to your sons for their swift and courageous actions during the recent fire in our home. It's hard to put into words the depth of our gratitude. I want to ensure that you know how much your son's prompt response helped us. When all of you noticed that our chimney roof were on fire, you rang their doorbell right away to tell us before we realized what was happening. The speed with which you notified us allowed everyone in the house to evacuate quickly and safely before the fire and smoke filled up the house and the situation worsened. It also allowed us to call 911 and alert the fire department immediately, which prevented larger damage to the home. In addition to your quick action, you demonstrated compassion and responsibility. You stayed to assist us in watching our dogs and children, helping to keep them safe and calm while they were carrying personal belongings out of the house. And you even helped hold and carry some items. Your maturity and selflessness in such a frightening situation were truly remarkable and made all the difference to us. Please know that we are deeply appreciate the bravery and kindness that you showed during such an intense and stressful time. Your actions reflect a strong sense of character. We are incredibly grateful for the role that you played in keeping everyone safe. And they go on to say to your parents, thank you again for raising such remarkable children. We're fortunate to have you by our side in that moment of crisis. We'll always remember your actions. That's truly amazing. So, Jackson, Braden, and Christopher. certificate of recognition. The certificate was presented in recognition of your extraordinary courage and quick thinking, which resulted in the saving of human lives on February 9th, 2025. Your selfless actions exemplify the highest standard of heroism and serve as an inspiration to our community. Again, as Mayor of Town of Milford, as Dad, we can't thank you guys enough for what you do. Amazing, amazing. Let's give them a hand. Braden and Kristen. Outstanding, guys. Now, I know the parents want to take part in the picture.
Mayor, could you and Sean and you guys stand back here? Mr. Red Cross. Mr. Red Cross. Come on, guys. Okay.
Come on in.
Beautiful.
Ready?
Get any hands? Very proud of you boys. Outstanding.
Wonderful Girl Scouts. Come up here for a second. First of all, you guys do such amazing things for the community. I don't think people know a lot about that. And I got to thank you on behalf of the town for that. And tonight, I don't know if everybody knew, but this is the 113th birthday of the Girl Scouts.
This week.
So I'd like to read a proclamation if I could. Whereas March 12th, 2025 marks the 113th anniversary of Girl Scouts of the United States of America, whose mission is to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. You guys do that here in New Milford, that's for sure. Whereas Girl Scouts offers girls 21st century programming in science, technology, engineering, and math, the outdoors, entrepreneurship, and beyond, helping girls develop invaluable life skills through the Girl Scout leadership experience. Whereas today, more than 50 million women, trailblazers, visionaries, and leaders are Girl Scout alums who embody the Girl Scout mission every day. Whereas the Girl Scout movement began on March 12, 1912, when Juliet Daisy Gordon Lowe, a native of Savannah, Georgia, organized a group of 18 girls and provided them with the opportunity to develop physically, intellectually, socially, and spiritually. Whereas public service and civic engagement were a cornerstone of Juliet Gordon Lowe's life and remain an important part of today's Girl Scout experience. With programming designed to encourage girls to seek opportunities, to learn about federal, state, and local government, research and engage with their elected officials, and inspire girls to become civically minded individuals equipped with the tools to make a positive change in the world. Whereas Juliet Gordon Lowe utilized her extensive network of friends across the country and around the world to establish the foundation for Girl Scout movement, including opportunities for girls to form lifelong friendships with fellow Girl Scouts. Whereas Juliet Gordon Lowe believed in the power of global connections and the ability of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts to positively impact their communities and the world, serving as the movement's worldwide ambassador and the first Girl Scout global citizen. Whereas on March 25th, 2025, the Juliet Gordon Lowe commemorative quarter will be released into circulation
by the United States Mint, celebrating an enduring legacy of the Girl Scout founder and Girl Scout movement. Whereas Julia Gordon Lowe's journey from trailblazer leader to a face on our nation's currency is a testament to the power of girls and women everywhere. And whereas Girl Scouts of Connecticut serves 16,000 girls across Connecticut. Now therefore I, Pete Bass, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of the town of New Milford, do hereby applaud the Girl Scout movement and the Girl Scouts of Connecticut for 113 years of building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. And I declare the 12th day of March to be Girl Scout Day. Congratulations.
There we go. All right. Katie? Marching. Take a picture of our
Wonderful Scouts, Girl Scouts.
what? That would be awesome.
You can design a patch program. It won't be an official badge, but a patch program.
Your parents want to take another picture?
More pictures.
You want to give the mom a pen? Great. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Alamo.
I know Lieutenant LaFont's here tonight, and Lieutenant would like to present one of our new officers. Lieutenant?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, everyone. First off, I just want to say congratulations to you guys. Shake your hands. It's an honor to be here and with you ladies as well. Thank you very much. I know the firemen tried recruiting you, but thank you very much. When you guys turn 21, you guys give us a call. These are the type of people we can use. And also to these boys' parents and to these ladies, it's a testament to what a good job you've done with them. But thank you for a minute. So my name is Lieutenant LaFont. I'm the administrative lieutenant at the PD, but I'm also the K-9 unit supervisor. So tonight you guys have the honor of meeting our newest K-9. This is K-9 Alamo. So as the PD profession evolves, so does the K-9 program. So when I handle a dog, I had a German Shepherd. I did that for 10 years. And now we have bloodhounds, we have drug labs. And then K-9 Alamo is a black lab. He is a community outreach dog. He's an officer wellness dog. So he has a multifaceted job. I'll let Officer Legan explain his details. Super friendly, and he's free to pet. So always check with a handler. But with my Shepherd, you know, maybe not as much in the beginning, but K-9 Alamo, that's definitely what he's designed to do. So I'll turn the floor over to Officer Legan, and he can give you a little bit of a talk about Alamo.
I am Officer Legan, been an officer for about 7 years in Milford. I grew up here, just kind of like went back home when I got hired. K-9 partner Alamo, always wanted to be a K-9 officer, so this is a dream come true for me. Alamo's a 15-month-old male black lab that was trained and donated to us by Puppies Behind Bars, which is a nonprofit agency out of New York. Alamo actually entered the prison at about 8 weeks old until the time that I got him 2 weeks ago. He was trained by incarcerated individuals with the help of them and also volunteers that would go out and take the dogs out in public every weekend, restaurants, stores, airports, that kind of thing. So he came to us with thousands of hours of socialization. So you think police dog, you think apprehension dogs, tracking dogs, drug dogs. He's put a little bit of a different face on the whole program. Again, his primary role coming to us is officer wellness, followed by community outreach and interaction, and also victim support. So if there's any tragic events in town, anything like that, we can respond, not only in New Milford, but if there's neighboring towns as well, we can be deployed there. So Alamo and I are not going to be strangers at any of the town events and buildings. We had the opportunity last week to stop by Town Hall We were at Coffee with the Cop a couple weeks ago, and we've been hitting up a couple of the schools. We've got more on the schedule for this week. So he's a pretty special thing. Like I said, you see him out, he wants to be pet. He's a friendly dog. Sets it right on his vest. I may not look as friendly, but I am.
Jerry, you want to come on a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, this is new to the profession. Chief Ceruto, this has been something he's been talking about since he became chief. It's a little new age, and you know, even me being a canine handler, like a street cop for a while, I didn't know what these kind of dogs were. But when I talked to the group that trains them, they said even like the hardest, think of your grumpiest cop, at roll call, they're the ones on the floor petting these dogs. And if they can brighten their mood, go out, do a better job, serve you guys, and it brightens everyone's. I take him in, he's been in dispatch, he comes into social services around, so be in the schools. So feel free to say hi to Officer Legan and go say hi to Canine Animal. All right, guys? Thank you, guys.
Thank
No, I learned that. Coffee with Cops.
you. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous dog. Katie?
Story. Freaking adorable and super bright.
It's a tough act to follow, but we have to get back to it. Okay.
No, we don't.
No? Oh, well.
Thank you. Thank you, dog.
Okay. So, Councilman, item number 5, I'd like to move that we...
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I'd like to move that we approve items 5A and B. That's prior minutes and tax collector.
Second.
And we have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Aye. Any abstentions? Thank you.
I'd like to move that we approve item 5, it's C, which is the Parks and Recreation Commission, that we would move to accept the following donations that they received. $200 from Mulvaney Mechanical, $100 from Candywood Valley Motors, $100 from Modulaski's Auto Works, and a donation of $100 from New Milford Septic. These donations will be used to purchase materials and supplies for the egg hunt that will be held on April the 12th. And the New Milford Parks and Recreation Commission would like to thank all of the donors for their generosity.
Second.
Motion, and we have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you.
Mayor's comment?
Thank you, Katie. Like to have we have a lot of congratulations for some great teams and some great athletes. First, congratulations to Level 5 gymnastics team at Elite Gymnastics here in New Milford. They took home 3rd place at the Connecticut State Championships. So congratulations to gymnast Julia Caprini, Gracie Clifford, Sophia Contreras, Catherine and Nora Dunkel, Olivia Mowitz, and Tylia Tron. Congratulations to the Faith Prep varsity basketball team as they placed 3rd in the NCSAA finals, which were in Ohio. Congratulations. I want to congratulate the New Milford High School Winter Guard for their 3rd place finish in competition this past weekend in Newtown. Go Guard. I want to congratulate the New Milford Lane Bowlers, Annabelle Cristal, Kaylee Cristal, Mason Bernardi, and Matthew Alvarado, who participated in the Greater Central Youth Open Tournament in East Hartford. The team placed 1st against 26 teams. Congratulations. Congratulations to Milford High School swimmer Liam Fletcher Ford, who came in 1st for the 50 free and 100 free, breaking the team record in the 100 free. The New Milford High School 200 free relay team of Dakota Brown, Ryan Ma, Brian Zing, and Liam Fletcher Ford pulled out a come-from-behind victory as well. Liam was also the swimmer of the meet as well, so great job to our athletes, our swimmers for New Milford High School. I want to congratulate the New Milford High School Percussion Green Heat for their 4th place finish at the WGI Regional Championships in Dartmouth, Math. Go Green Heat, great representation for our town. I want to thank the New Milford Garden Club and the First Congregational Church Quilting Group who made mostly 50 floral pillowcases for our residents at Village Crest. Want to thank Amanda Myers and the entire Northville PTO, Principal Gallagher, and the Northville from myself, Northville teacher Miss Mooney, as we did Read Across America at Northville School, and thank you to all the volunteers who read that day as well. It's great to see all the young kids love to read, love books, which is great to see. I want to congratulate New Milford skier Tanner Allen, who is ranked #1 in the state in the U14 division. He will be skiing in the Eastern Championships at Lake Placid. Our senior center Silver Corn Stars cornhole team played against New Fairfield. At New Fairfield, we didn't have a win, but they're coming back to our home field next time. So good luck to our team. Congratulations to Milford High School wrestling alum Evan Linder. He again qualified for the NCAA Division III Championships. He's now qualified twice for the NCAA Championships. Was a great wrestler here at New Milford High School. Want to congratulate our New Milford High School DECA students. They competed in various business role play and written plan competitions at the DECA statewide competition. The competitions ranged from business growth plans and community service projects to marketing, human resources management, and buying and merchandising campaign. 12 students placed and 7 qualified for the DECA International Competition in Orlando in April. The national competition qualifiers: first place, Jasmine Baxter, Brooke Damage, and Elizabeth Jowdy. Second place, Claire Christian and Casey O'Neill. Third place, Barbara Cardones and Haley Piper. And then the students who placed: fourth place, Leah Regan. Fifth place, Cole Tracy, Mark Porter, Om Patel, and Ashleen Cyan. Very excited for the New Milford High School's presentation of Legally Blonde.
Yep.
And there's some tickets still available. You can go on their website to purchase tickets. And want to congratulate our New Milford youth wrestlers. They had an outstanding representation at the Connecticut Youth Wrestling State Tournaments. And the youth wrestlers in the 10U, 12U, and middle school divisions. First place was Chase Reynolds. Grayson Tennis was 12U first place. Second place was Reed Lynch from the middle school. Logan Russell, 12U. Tucker Hollister, 12U. Mackenzie Russell, 10U girls. Third place, Braden Fleet for 12U. Fourth place, Pedro Brandao, 12U. William Lebrando, 12U. Emily Miller, 12U for the girls. Fifth place, Jackson Hughes for 12U. Sixth place, James McQueen for middle school. Henry Dressel 12 middle school, and Christian Sanchez, 12U. Also want to congratulate our New Milford High School wrestlers who competed in the Connecticut State Opens. There were 4 wrestlers who placed finishers. Second place, Alec Olbert. Second place, Clara Reynolds. Third place, Josie Peel. Sixth place, Emmy Lim. Alex, Clara, and Josie all qualified for the New Englands. And Clara and Josie have made history as they are New Milford's first girls to qualify for the New Englands. Also want to congratulate, I was able on March 1st to stop down to New Milford High School as they had the state competition at New Milford High School for gymnastics. And Regan Williams and Haviland Brown did a great job representing the town of New Milford. Also want to congratulate our New Milford High School Green Wave dancers who made All-State. Colleen Shields, Maya Goris, and Ava Sequilia. And I want to thank Danbury Hat Tricks President Herm Scorcher, the entire Hat Tricks organization, as they partnered with the town as we did the Best Town in the USA Hockey Night at Danbury Arena. It was great to see all the people come down, and it was great to see them honor some of our New Milford community champions. Want to remind everybody we're having our second annual New Milford Poetry Contest. Submissions are being accepted now through April 25th. And this is sponsored by the town of New Milford, the New Milford Commission on the Arts, and the New Milford Public Library. And this contest is open to New Milford residents in 4 age categories: youth 8 through 12, young adult 13 through 18, adult 19 through 55, and seniors 56 and above. You can check the New Milford Library, Mayor's page, and the Senior Center for more information on how you can submit your forms.
When is that happening?
And that is happening now through April 25th. You can submit your poetry.
Okay.
And a couple quick things happening. March 15th and 16th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Maple Fest is happening at Sullivan Farm. And that's where you can go and see how maple syruping is done both currently and all the way back for over 100 years, how they did it many years ago. Also on the 15th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the VFW is the Grad Party Designer Bingo. I think that's sold out now.
I think so too.
March 22nd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Pettibone is Vintage Mania. And that is where you can pick up collector comics, autographs, figurines, if you're into collectibles, of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Pettibone. Then on March 27th, I believe there's a few tickets left. The Senior Center is presenting Medieval Times, a trip to New Jersey where you can see the Knights Joust. You can get a medieval, I believe, lunch. And the bus departs at 8:30 a.m. April 5th, doors open at 10 a.m. and drawings are at 1 p.m. at the Senior Center, the penny auction. And then we have on April 5th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Pettibone Gym, the Grad Party Shop and Sip fundraiser. April 5th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I believe there's a few tickets left for those youngsters in 8th grade through 11th grade. You can learn more about community college. This is a free event. And you can check the youth agency website to reserve your spot, and reservations are limited. April 5th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. to First Congregational Church. It's a spring craft fair. Then April 5th, doors open at 3, first game at 5, VFW Marathon Bingo. April 6th, Pettibone is Junk in the Trunk. Then at April 11th, 8 a.m. at El Recinto is the Wheels fundraiser breakfast for the Wheels program that brings our seniors to medical appointments, and they do a lot of great things. So if you can like to go to a wonderful breakfast and support Wheels, please do so. April 11th through the 13th is the Convention in a Small Town, A Weekend in the Life, which is Gilmore Girls. They sold 1,000 tickets. There are, I believe, now 6 actors from the what is it? The program, the show,
yeah,
that are going to be there.
Yeah.
And there's also going to be some pop-up events, so you don't need tickets for that. Right. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of great things happening there. Then April 12th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Pettibone Women's Club Penny Auction. Then April 12th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here, or 12 p.m. on the Middletown Green is the Parks and Rec Easter egg hunt. And then we have April 19th, 9 a.m. is a Patriots Day, the shot heard around the world. Thank you to the 250th Committee and the Daughters of the American Revolution. Harrybrook Park on the 19th is having their Easter egg hunt at 10 a.m. And then April 26th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at El Recinto is the New Milford Youth Softball, Baseball, Adult Prom. And that's what we got, Katie.
Sounds good. Sounds like we're going to be really busy. Okay. Item number 7, B Committee. I'd like to move that we approve the B City 3, third temporary committee, and their terms will begin on March 23rd of 2025 and run through September 22nd, 2025.
Second.
And just for discussion, I'm going to be speaking with their chairman. They're looking, as a state, they have a lot of work. They may want to become a permanent committee. So if that's the case, we'll bring it back at the next meeting and start that process.
Right.
Any other comments? All those in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Any?
Online,
Yep.
anybody? Anybody on the phone?
I'm on the call.
Oh, thank you.
Are you voting? Yes.
Are you voting?
Okay, it's to approve the B City, the third temporary committee to begin March 23rd, ending September 22nd of 2025. Yes? No?
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Yep.
Okay, they got it.
Temporary, you got it?
They got it. Okay, thank you.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Okay, now listen
right.
up on the phone. Item number 8. I move to approve the following people as appointments to the B City Temporary Committee, and that would be Nick Pooter, Anne Marie Stone, Susan Metcalf, Suzanne Von Holt, Michael Boucher, and Patty Lynn Crispo. Their term to run from March 23rd, 2025 through September 22nd, 2025.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
He's awake.
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Item number 9.
Okay.
I'd like to move that we accept the following grants from our grant compliance specialist. First one is a grant of $6,000 from Northwest Connecticut Land Conservancy to purchase a roller crimper for Sullivan Farm. Roller crimping offers a viable option to managing cover crops in a no-till cropping system, thus reducing fuel consumption. You want to do them separately, or would you like me to run them all together? Go all right, here we go. Okay, 9B, this is a grant for $25,000 from the Emergency Management Performance Grant, a division of Homeland Security, to create and equip an Emergency Operations Center, EOC, within the Senior Center. Creating an EOC is vital because it provides a centralized, organized location where local officials can coordinate response efforts during a disaster or emergency. Item 9C, this is a grant for $14,137.50 for expenses related to municipal emergency operations centers, staffing and other emergency management activities, which will run through activities through the 2024 Emergency Management Performance Grant Program, EMPG, for the funding period of October 1st, 2024 through September 30th of 2025. Now that's 9-1. Those three are what I have moved. Do you have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Just want to say that no-till cropping system is also really good for the environment, not just saving fuel, but in general. So it's a good thing.
It saves the soil too, I agree.
Right. Yep.
Okay, any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, items 9-2. I'd like to move that we adopt a resolution pertaining to the, for year of 2026, Department of Transportation Matching Grant Program, known as MGP, /13B through 38BB, in the amount of $51,014 for transportation of seniors and persons with disability.
Second.
And this is to apply for the next grant round for the senior buses?
Yep, and I have a resolution.
Okay.
Do we vote on it?
Can all do it at one, right, Randy? We can make this all one motion.
Okay, be it resolved, Mayor Pete Bass is authorized to negotiate and execute all necessary agreement or contract documents on behalf of the town of New Milford with the Department of Transportation of the State of Connecticut for the Elderly and Disabled Demand Responsive Transportation Expanded Program and to affix the corporate seal. All in favor?
We have a second.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, no abstentions. Okay, Katie, next.
Item number 10, Public Works. I'd like to move that we approve the Department of Public Works improvements on Bucks Rock Road per the Scenic Road Ordinance.
Chuck, we have Chuck from DPW.
Second. Alex, thank you.
Second.
Good evening, everyone. Chuck Ballard, design engineer for the Town of New Milford Department of Public Works. What we have tonight is a culmination of about a year's worth of effort started by the residents in Bucks Rock. This is the northern section of Bucks Rock where the slope goes down to Marial. Over the years, there's been some massive erosion problems, traction problems, washout problems. Bless you. So what we did is we sat down with the residents. We formed a scenic road committee. We went through 4 revisions of a rehabilitation project for that intersection and that strip of roadway. And we brought forth what I believe everyone has a copy of tonight, and if not. So what?
We had,
What?
I think we had this earlier. This is the grade down that you're.
Correct. So essentially, we're going to narrow the road back up to 12 feet. We're going to remove an island at the intersection that provides some sightline conflicts for ease of exit. Narrow it back up to the 12 foot is what scenic road guidance tells us to do. We're going to tee up that intersection as best we can. After feedback from some homeowners, they were a little reluctant to kind of change it too much from the geometry that it's at now. But we incorporated all the ideas from the residents, from the committee, from the engineering staff to come up with the plan that we have before you now. We're going to regrade the road, we're going to add some drainage, and we're actually going to pave about the first 45 feet of that roadway, mainly so cars taking that sharp curve coming from the south to the north and onto Bucks Rock no longer will have that traction problem. What you'll find now currently, and I'm sure it's there today after the rains we have, that gravel gets very soft because of the curve and because of the incline. So the residents have been in favor of the paving. It's certainly going to make that intersection much more sustainable, reduce maintenance costs going forward. Adding the drainage will capture this water ahead of time before it has a chance to do damage. Again, lowering the manpower demands from the highway department, lowering the maintenance costs going forward, and make it safer for the residents, emergency responders, and the like to continue to traverse that after these storm events. So it is with the Scenic Road Committee's blessing, Councilor Murphy, thank you for your participation on this as well. We're just asking for your agreement to proceed with this plan.
And Chuck, those are watching tonight. The Scenic Road Committee is made by someone from council and then those on the road, the neighbors on the road.
Correct. There's 3 that represent the roadway itself, a town councilor, someone on the planning, and someone from Public Works. During this process, the owners, the residents of the land that front the road as well are encouraged to participate. All the feedback was put together. 4 revisions were made to the final plan we have now. So everybody that we have spoke to is in favor of this. And again, I want to thank everyone on this committee as well as all the residents. It's been a pleasure to work with everyone, and we're happy to see this come to fruition and get this installed.
Great.
Good job.
That's great.
Yeah.
We have a motion?
Yes, good. We have a motion.
And we have a second. Any discussion? Yep. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Hey, Mayor?
Yes. Doug?
Yeah, I had a question for Chuck. Is he still up at the podium?
Yes, sir. He's still there.
Hey, Chuck, can you just give us an update with the light, the Hind Hill and Grove, and what's going on with that? Just wanted an update.
Is it okay with the council that he gives a quick update? Thank you.
Real quick. We are a little bit back and forth with Westcog over the final language for the application. It's been back and forth 3 times now. It's back in our court. Just yesterday, actually just this weekend, we received a response from the consultant. I was actually off today, so I didn't have a chance to review it, but I'll be forwarding it back to Westcog for what I expect to be the final application through the LOTSA program on that. So they'll have that this week. From there, Westcog will review it again, and then it'll go on to DOT for their approval next.
Okay, thank you for the update, Chuck. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Chuck.
Okay, next.
Thank you, Chuck.
Okay, item number 11, I'd like to move that we adopt a modified depreciation schedule for motor vehicle valuation effective with the October 1st, 2024 grand list as outlined in House Bill 7067 from session year 2025 and signed into law by the governor on March 3rd, 2025.
And second. Okay. Brian, would you like to come up and...
Okay. Can we get a second?
Yes.
For the record, Brian Lastra, Town Assessor for the Town of New Milford. Give you a little background here. I think we talked about this at the budget meeting last week. This year we went to a new methodology to value motor vehicles. We moved away from the 70% assessment ratio with respect to retail value, and we moved to a new system where we're taking the MSRP, manufacturer's suggested retail price, and multiplying it by a fixed depreciation schedule, starting at 85% and moving to a low of 15 over a 20-year period. So there was a lot of pushback from towns who were experiencing dramatic reductions in their motor vehicle grand lists. Here in New Milford, our motor vehicle grand list went down $45 million in assessed value based upon this new methodology. So, the end of February, the legislature took up House Bill 7067. It was introduced on a Sunday night, received no public hearing, was introduced under what the legislature calls an emergency certification. So it went to both chambers. The House passed it first, and then the Senate passed it the next day. So basically, what the bill does is it gives towns the option, instead of using a depreciation schedule that starts at 85% and goes to a low of 15, we can start at 90% and then go to a low of 20. So it's basically increasing the table depreciation by 5%. So, according to the statute for assessment years commencing on or after October 1, 2024, any municipality, by a vote of its legislative body, may elect to apply this new modified depreciation schedule. So that's really what's before you. It's kind of a unique situation in that the legislature, when they pass laws, they're usually prospective. They're going to apply to the next grand list. This is a bill or a law that's looking backwards at the October 1, 2024 grand list. So it will require me to go back in, reprice all the motor vehicles if you pass this resolution, and republish a motor vehicle grand list. And I've got until April 16th to get that done. We should be able to do that within a couple weeks, probably by the first week of April. So that's what's before you.
So my question is, do you have an idea of the difference in the grand list?
Yeah, I do. We ran some testing. That's not, I can't give 100% accuracy to it, but basically I took the grand list and repriced all the cars using Excel, using a spreadsheet, and the increase was going to be around 39 million. So we would get back most of the 45 million that we lost by adjusting to this new schedule.
Got it. Which changes a lot.
Yeah, like, so nice that they do this at the last minute, right? After
Yes,
we do our budget.
I 100% agree with you, Mary Jane.
We're one of the few that
This
start
is,
so early,
Yeah, I know.
This has been a very challenging year, especially with everything going on up in Hartford, them changing things around as they're doing right now. They're also changing the veterans, 100% disabled, where before they were using a 100% disabled, and then what's the acronym?
The TDUI, total disability unemployability.
So yeah, so before this bill went into effect, you could be 80% disabled, but 100%
TDUI.
TUI, and they got rid of that. So now you have to be 100% disabled, and here's the problem: getting the VA, a counselor, even before the cuts, right, to employees, took years to get it to there, which is why they changed that numerator. But now it's 100%.
Yes.
The chairman of that subcommittee, right? Her name was
Jamie Foster.
Said it has to be 100% disabled. That's it. So in that respect, correct. There are some veterans that will lose this. Was going to be exemption, correct.
Right.
So this is a lot of stuff still going back and forth.
Yep.
I can tell you, if you guys do approve the use of this change, kind of just as an aside, and we talked about this a little bit at budget night, just if we kept our grand list, right? We did it the same as we did last year. Our budget would be 2.85%.
You gave those numbers when
Yep.
we, right, okay.
So this is going to help us, that extra loss of grand list revenue really hurt the town. If you guys approve this will help us.
Yep.
Any other discussion?
I just have one quick question for
Katie?
Brian.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy about this, it's better than what it was.
Mhm.
But now the low end, after, was it 20 years, it goes to 20%?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I did look at a couple older cars, like a 2004 Subaru Forester. Last year, it had an assessment of 3,010. It would have gone down to 2,190, so about $1,000 in assessment.
Right.
It'll now bottom out at 2,920, so it'll still be lower than it was last year, but
Right,
that's the
right.
lowest it'll go. Usually, what happens when you hit 20 years, that's the lowest you'll go, unless you get a classic plate from the DMV, which is a mandatory $500 assessment.
Right,
So,
thank you.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed?
Aye.
Hey,
Are you for it, Doug?
Then a nay or aye?
Aye from Doug.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Brian.
appreciate it, Brian, thank you very much.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
big lag
Yep.
in what we hear or what we're saying and
Okay.
what they hear, so I think.
Like and entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to
So,
adjourn.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Thank you. Any abstentions? Thank you, everyone.